Alright, so welcome back, and we're going to be playing a really cool game today. A game that we've played before. We played What's in the Box, but this is going to be What's in the Mail. So I got a really cool package today, and I want to show it off. Look at that. Priority Mail. Now, I saw the name on this, so I already kind of knew what was in it. So we're just going to take these out right now and do a quick little review of Gore Noir magazine. This is a really cool magazine. It's put out by a buddy of mine named Mitch Rafter. And I backed his Kickstarter, so I got to get some really cool magazines as part of the package deal when I got the Kickstarter back. So, and he's gone through some really rough times. He moved to Texas, and his car was like stolen. Well, his truck was stolen with all of his stuff in it, all his magazines, all this stuff. So, yeah, he's just been plugging along getting this magazine out, and it's a really awesome magazine. The photos in it are really good, and of course, this has Leatherface on it. It has one of my favorite things on it, a chainsaw. Yes, chainsaws right here. And now we're gonna go through the three that I got for backing his Kickstarter. So I got this one with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and then this one right here, really cool cover, They Live, the classic John Carpenter movie featuring the late great Roddy Piper. Really awesome cover to see right there. What do we got on here? We got all kinds of cool stuff that they can show you. Horror art, music, photography, tattoos, models. We all like models, right? Okay. So we're going to go on to the third one. And here we have Gore Noir with the Ghost. With Ghost. It's a really awesome picture. I'll hold it up there. The makeup on this side. It's just an evil pope, basically. And down here we have Return to Nukem High, which is where we're going to be kind of checking out the interior of this specific magazine today, because it's got some friends of mine in it, and we're going to look at that because, after all, Troma, they're all good buddies of mine. So let's take a look at that magazine right now. We have Gore Noir. And thumb through some of these photos here, and hey, check it out. We get some lucky something. I'm not going to say it, but you can see it right there, and really cool stuff. I kind of miss having actual print media these days. Everything's just online. No one wants to read a magazine anymore. So, unfortunately, you kind of have to. And what do we have here? Right, I'm going to hold that right up to the camera. My buddies at Troma, and you can see a picture of Lloyd right there. Good guy. Now, why am I hyping all this Troma stuff? Well, obviously I'm a Troma fan, but this is the month that Chainsaw Maidens from Hell is featured on Troma Now. So you can go watch my movie, Chainsaw Maidens from Hell, on Troma Now, and we're going to take a look at what's going on here in Troma. And we've got some Missy D photography. I know Missy D. Okay. And she's a great photographer, does very gothic-y stuff. And let's look at the gore. Here we go. Gore, 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 gore. And women. Come on, gotta love that, right? And Holy Hellfire. I don't want to give away too many of these pictures, but I will give away some of them. And of course, what do we have? Chainsaw Maidens, or some ladies with some chainsaws. So come on. Again, this magazine was like made for me. Obviously making some really cool stuff going on here. And some really interesting articles I'm definitely going to have to check out. It's even showing some independent movies. And here we go. Return to Nukem High. So I saw the first one. It came to Boston, and last time they came here, I got to meet up with Zac, who I'd met earlier and before. And here's Asta Paredes. I think it's Asta. I met her too. I met her in L.A. when I randomly walked into the Troma room. I think I've told this story before, but if you go to the American Film Market, the Troma room is just open, and you can just like walk in, and they have big candy bars. So those are really important things to know if you ever go to the American Film Market, and you're a poor, starving artist like I was. You can get big candy bars. But it's really cool because they do a list of a whole bunch of the different actors who are in here and pictures and so forth. And it really looks like it's got different interviews with the different actors. And of course, oh, here we go. Here's Zac. So Zac I met doing this cool PETA PSA where I basically turned him into a giant chicken with like crap all over his face. Yeah, he looked pretty disgusting in that video that I shot with him. So I got to meet him then. He's a really cool dude, funny as hell. And then he went on to do Nukem High and he's got all kinds of stuff that he's working on. So people should check him out. He's like a comedic genius to stand up that sort of stuff. And down here we have Vito. He was also a cool guy. Got to meet him at some point. I think he came up for the Boston premiere. I think that's where I met him. Or did I meet him in New York? I don't know. It was a while ago. But I know I've met him, and he's really cool. And so we've got these guys going on in here. So we get these cool interviews with them. And, you know, I just got to hype my Troma buddies up because they've done so much help for me. And so it's really cool. And then the rest of the magazine, again, I wish you could see the quality of pictures with this, but they are really spectacular. I think we just caught the light glinting off of it because it's glossy. And you don't get that when you're looking at a screen or your phone or something. But the quality of these pictures is awesome. And I'm not going to give away too many of them because, hey, you have to go out and buy this magazine. You have to support this artist. So even though I'm giving you a bit of a showcase and a review of how cool some of these photos are, you really need to check them out yourself. It can't just be me showing them off. And it looks to me like we're going on to, what's the silent horror? Is a band. Okay, so we're actually even reviewing music on here with these guys. So it's got all kinds of stuff: music, movies, horror, and all kinds of great stuff. So I really say you got to kind of check this magazine out. Is that Jessica? That looks like my friend Jessica. I don't know if that's her. I'll ask her. Is that you in this magazine? I can't tell. It's hard to tell. That could even be a mannequin because it's just a picture and it's not moving. But no, I don't think that is. No. Oh, okay, here we have the photographers. No, I don't see your name there. Darn. Well, still, lots and lots of cool people in this magazine here. And thanks to Mitch for sending these out to me. Maybe I'll do another review of the other two magazines and talk about how cool they are. This is a really cool thing at the very end. I'm not gonna give it away too much, but it's called Playful Gorilla, and it's just really cool. Like, okay, I'll show the quick little picture here. That's Toxie, okay? That's the Toxic Avenger, and he's making these cool cartoons of basically all the major horror icons. And if you go through it, you can check them all out. So that's really, really, really awesome. And I've shown you maybe like 10% of the really cool photos in here, so you get a good preview of them, and lots and lots of more to check out. Lots of ladies if you want to check out ladies, tattoos if you like that, mostly obviously horror tattoos, and at the very end, what does he say? Print is not dead, and it shouldn't be, because this really is a cool thing that he's still putting these out in a day when people just aren't buying magazines anymore, and it's a shame. The pictures in that look really good quality, and I hope to keep supporting this magazine because they've been really great for years and years and years. And like I said, falling on some hard times, and hopefully they're going to get back on their feet and keep producing these things. They're awesome. You should check them out, and buy some of their magazines and support the horror guys who are still out there doing it for the indie guys, like doing it for the little guys. All those big movies that come out, they've got their giant public relations machines, but this guy's out here helping like smaller independent bands and smaller independent artists, tattoo artists, everybody, models, and just doing a great job. So thanks, Mitch, and I'll probably review some of the other ones when things slow down. Maybe I'll do another one for tomorrow because I will be at work for most of the day and won't be able to do another one. So we'll get another one of those reviews out because they're really cool. All right, hit the like and subscribe, and support us on Patreon if you want to feel generous. We'll see you soon.